Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, kinfolk. It's the Cadillac Talk Morning Show. I am your host, Macaroni, Big Tony Jones in the building. Salute to everybody watching on a Thursday morning. Wherever you are in the world, I send you nothing but love, blessings, prayer. I hope your family is good, your health is straight, and your finances even better. You know what I'm talking about? And if y'all rocking and rolling with a player partner, smash up the like button. It goes a long way for the algorithm, goes a long way for the channel, man, and it's free. You know what I'm talking about? Already. We got a thing to get into this morning. Early votes on the poll say it's karma for the boy 50 Cent. Now, what's the poll popping? What the poll saying? What we got here? What we got going on here? Let me see here. Let me open my page here. It say the poll say is 50 Cent doing justice, or is Marlon Wayans right about the karma? Y'all 75% say, yo, he's right about the karma. God damn it. 50 is not doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it for all the wrong reasons, and we about to get into the smoke this morning. Wherever you are in the world, salute to you, and let's get down to the smoke.
Have met his match. Now, normally 50 Cent is usually able to bully a lot of people on social media. Everybody knows the kind of power and influence that he has. So anytime he's laser focused on you on social media, it's usually smart not to retaliate or fight back. But this time it's slightly different, you guys. He's normally going at rappers. This time he's going up against a well-seasoned comedian in Marlon Wayans. Now, I gotta admit to you guys, I just might have underestimated Marlon. The man is fighting back against 50 Cent, and he might be winning. I don't know. We gotta call it in the comments below. Now, I told you guys yesterday Marlon Wayans was facing a lot of backlash after the comments he made about Diddy and the Diddy doc that was done by 50 Cent. A lot of people...
Hold on a second. My mind gotta catch up.
People felt like Marlon was defending Diddy, especially when you want people to humanize him. After watching the video of what Diddy did to Cassie by the elevator, nobody has any sympathy for him. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. Now, after putting 50 Cent's face on the poster for 12 Years a Slave, Marlon Wayans went on to address the backlash. He said, for the record, I don't condone any abuse of women, period. He goes on to take a shot at 50 Cent. He says, unlike some people who have a track record of domestic violence, I got 5 sisters and a mother I honor. I rep us, always. Don't let anyone create narratives.
Nah, but the Marlon shouldn't have said anything. Marlon should, I understand where Marlon was coming from, but if I didn't know no better, weren't you at the Diddy parties? Then I'm gonna get a little freak leaky. I know Marlon was at them Diddy parties. You know what I'm saying? So, respectfully, it sounds like you're defending the brother. Respectfully, I'm just saying, respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
Marlon Lamont Wayans is an exceptional man. Good day, Curtis. And then this is where I knew Marlon Wayans is not playing with 50 Cent, and the man is actually with the bullshit. He goes on to post this AI picture of 50 Cent and Diddy in a hot tub, which, by the way, Marlon, you gotta be careful about making AI pictures about people. Marlon Wayans goes on to write in the
Yo, all right. This is AI, but this is fucking amazing. This is what niggas can do to niggas in the 2025. We fucked up. This is what AI is doing. Wait till y'all tune in tomorrow. I got some shit tomorrow with some AI fucked up a nigga, got a nigga arrested. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, goddamn AI. That's fucked up, man.
caption, just for the record. Bro, let's correct the narratives, Curtis. Marlon Wayans continues to go in on 50 Cent. He posted this picture saying, yo, where you get all that baby oil from, Curtis? Many men, many men, rub oil upon me. Then finally, he goes on to address the allegations one more time. Here's what...
Yo, that's funny. Many men rub oil upon me. 50 should have left the nigga alone. Yeah. You see, he's a comedian. You know why I troll with them comedian ass niggas? They're relentless. They ain't gonna stop. But the poll is busting up saying it's the karma. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can understand why 50 pissed off. But to knock a man down while he's already down, I mean, there's got to be some kind of repercussion to it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be some kind of repercussion, bro. I know you pissed off, but come on now.
He said.
So, I'm going to make it abundantly clear. I'm not here defending Diddy. I am here because I got dragged into this because somebody asked me a question and I had an opinion. Nobody's wrong for giving an opinion about any subject, period. I'm not here defending Diddy. Don't let the narrative fool you or get to you. Once again, somebody's creating narratives. This is my point. So please look at the whole clip that I did and then look what happens with the narrative. And that's what I'm telling you. Y'all people don't be sheep. Use your brain, use your freedom of thought, your freedom of speech, and don't ever let nobody bully you. Never. Don't let nobody bully you. You got me? Love. Now back to trolling this troll.
Now 50 Cent did fire back at him.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I heard Marlon's first opinion on the situation, I didn't really look at it like he was defending the man, to be honest. I was kind of looking like, yo, he's just keeping him a buck. You could be getting at the man now, and shit might pop off later. So just let the nigga, you know what I'm saying? That he's not, like, let it go. It's none of your business. You know what I'm saying? To want to do a documentary on the nigga to bring a nigga down some more. So I understood where he was coming from. You know what I'm saying? But what the fuck is you doing, Marlon? Now Marlon can't tell me shit. He's a dibble dabbler. I looked at this photo shoot. I went and saw the photo shoot on Google. I said, no, this nigga's a dibble dabbler.
50 Cent went on to post this very spicy picture of Marlon Wayans. He says, Diddy got this fool trying to get at me. No AI. That's your vibe, boy. Keep my name out your mouth. Now, even though I do feel like Marlon Wayans is full of shit and he's now trying to do PR to clean it up, yes, bro, you were defending Diddy. You just were not expecting that interview to go viral and get all the backlash you got for it. Anytime you gotta bring up somebody's kids and family to say, hey, think about his children before you trash him in public, brother, that is defending the man. It's okay. However, in this online social media...
Yo, Chicks is a fool. Chicks. Yo, Chicks, you gotta stop. Chicks, you gotta stop. Yo, Chicks said, yo, far as you brought the man's family and this and that into the situation. Man, shout out to Chick Smooth, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the real nigga right there. Shout out to Chick Smooth, man.
Meme battle with 50 Cent. I gotta give it to him. Marlon is up right now, you guys. Right now, he's absolutely smoking 50 Cent. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and 50 normally does well with these online meme battles. This might be 50's first L in a long time.
Watch people who take up for Diddy.
Yeah.
And they all have skeletons that they don't want to talk about. When you see somebody who was at one of them Diddy parties say this, now I wasn't there, I don't know, but I'm just saying, when you see somebody say, I never saw nothing crazy going on, that sounds kind of suspect.
Yeah. Right.
First of all, you at a...
No. I mean, what are you saying? Like Marlon couldn't go to the parties and just kept himself in a corner? Like, and left at a certain time? It's possible. It's possible that the man, you know what I'm saying, went to the party and he left early. You know what I'm saying?
Party where baby oil remnants are around. And you ain't never seen nothing crazy going on? I go to parties that wasn't Diddy parties and I see shit to make me go time to get the fuck up out of here.
Right.
I'm going, this is what I want to say to the world. If you have sex with man and you're a man and you don't disclose that, you have never done anything right in your life.
That's where you got him right there, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's where you got Diddy right there. Because up until this point, everything, for me, I don't care what the fuck happened. I just know you're a dibble dabbler. It changed everything for me. I said, all these talk, all them years in the 90s and Pac and all them niggas are saying this woo. Turned out to be true. if you're gonna be dibble dabbling, be honest about it, man. Don't come out here and then try to fake the funk, man.
You are a man who has sex with other men and don't disclose that to anybody around you.
Right.
You are a liar. You are a Decepticon. And how can you build any type of relationship worth having with a Decepticon? I'm talking about business. Yeah. I'm talking about friendship. I'm talking about anything. We dodge the fact right here because we want to say a lot of other things. I watch people argue about, oh, ain't nobody got no business saying this about that. Ain't nobody got no business saying, you know, talking about a man when he down. And I'm just saying, I don't like talking about nobody when they down, but I'm just saying, if you in the music business, the devil is gonna reveal himself to you. There's no way around it.
Yo, we back again in the streets.
Yo, but 50 is making everybody pissed off. First Marlon Wayans done said some shit, and now 50 done posted the nigga in some spicy ass. I don't know why Marlon's doing a photo shoot dressed like that, though. He had a great point. But you know 50 the nigga gonna pull up shit. The receipts is a motherfucker. Now I know Marlon's a dibble dabbler. But he still got a good point. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 got to relax. But it gets worse. Now Ja Rule suing 50 Cent. Okay, here's my thing with this here. Why are you not suing Gene Deal for telling the story? Gene told the story a long time ago. All right, let's get down to the smoke.
He's on fire. Man, Ja Rule is back outside threatening to sue 50 Cent after Fifth went nuclear on social media. Now, y'all know this beef is older than PS2, older than flip phones, older than the last time Ja Rule had a hit record. This is deep-rooted hate, biblical beef, Cain versus Abel energy. And every 18 months, Ja Rule wakes up and remembers he still hates 50 Cent. So this is what happened. 50 Cent dropped that Diddy, The Reckoning documentary on Netflix, and the whole internet's watching. It's like the Super Bowl of all scandals. But Ja Rule, he jumped online immediately, not even 10 minutes in, talking about Fifth trying to act like a moral savior. He's a hypocrite. He's doing this for clout. Ja Rule was typing hard. He was typing like he was trying to get back on the Billboard chart. Then 50 Cent, the pettiest dude of them all, posted this wild clip from Diddy's alleged ex-bodyguard. This dude claims he walked in on Diddy and Ja Rule coming out of a hotel room naked.
So I opened the door and
all right, before Gene Deal tells the story, this is a story Gene has told multiple times. Let me reiterate, multiple times. Why you ain't sued Gene Deal? Okay? Now this story right here, when I heard it, I said, oh my God, they got him. They got them niggas as dibble dabblers. They got him. They definitely got him. And yo, Josh should have shut his mouth. You know what I'm saying? The fuck, it's none of your business.
you say, yo, I'm here for my cousin. I said, who your cousin? And he said, Ja Rule. I said, well, he busy right now. He said, he busy doing what? I said, he with Puff. They're in the room, they busy, I don't want to be bothered. He said, well, I'm going in there. I said, bro, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to bother them. He tried to bum rush me, I grabbed it and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then, Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, Jay, that's my cousin. He know me well. You know, and Puff was like, yo, Jay, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. And he was like, he just looked, Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you didn't want to go in that room. There was a lot of shit going on.
50 Cent went on ahead and wrote the caption, in case you're wondering why these people are saying very, very nasty things about me. LOL. Now listen.
Let's walk it back a little bit, all right? The cousin looking for Ja Rule. Gene say you can't come in this room. The cousin bum rush Gene. Puffy and motherfucking Ja Rule come out in towels. The only thing I want to calculate is, why the fuck are y'all niggas in the room with towels? And what kind of freaky leaky was going on? Even if there was girls in there. Now what you're telling me is the both of y'all is in there. And we know Puffy, so nobody's off limits. This is what I'm saying. You put yourself in a situation where nobody is off limits. I would sue too.
I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's false.
I'm just saying 50 Cent saw the clip and he said, hold on, let me boost this to about 30 million of my followers. And that's when Ja Rule lost his mind. Ja Rule hopped on Twitter like, slander, defamation, lawsuit on the way. Jughead, you dummy. Bro, Ja was sounding like a substitute teacher writing someone up for talking in class. So now Ja Rule is telling the world,
yo, hold on. Because the poll's getting hot with the karma. It's getting hot with the karma for 50. It's quite possible that somebody got some dirt on 50 Cent that's ready to go boom. It's possible. It's possible because if a nigga got any kind of dirt on 50, oh my God. And Puffy get a hold of that shit, or Ja Rule, it's over. It's over.
50 posted a blatant lie. He's ruining my brand. I'm taking legal action. I'm trying to figure out what legal action he's gonna take, and I'm trying to figure out what brand is he talking about. The Fry Festival documentary, the old Murder Inc. jerseys from 2002, 50 Cent probably somewhere sipping champagne, laughing like, bro, I've been running your brand for 20 years. And here's the funniest part. Every time Ja says something, 50 don't even respond directly. He just posts more memes, more edits, more trolling. 50 is fighting Ja Rule with disrespect, not dialogue.
I'm not a gang.
Hold on. First and foremost, the only thing I'm going to say about Ja Rule, you're lying. Because whatever Gene Deal said was not a lie until 50 Cent posted it. Nigga, Gene said that shit long time ago, nigga. Long time ago, nigga. I heard that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't get that Gene. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way how you gonna get a job. I mean, a 50, you can't. It doesn't make no sense. Now listen, Oschino got into it with Charleston White. Now the nigga that edited the video, I don't know why he did this to Oschino. You're gonna see it. I don't know what the fuck the nigga was thinking. I don't know. When you see it, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. But it don't affect the audio now. Oschino said some shit. I thought it was pretty cool.
I mean, because if he got a child, if his child, if he lost it, even what I'm saying about my child, if he lost his child, I won't say that because I don't gotta say that for views. But you gotta understand, I'm more handsome than Charleston White. I really did things that Charleston White is known for being a rat. He's no, I mean, when Charleston White gotta wake up in the morning and get his eye out of the glass cup and put it in his face, right? If I woke up and I was Charleston White, I would jump out the first window. So I don't even take it personal when him saying nothing about me. When I see him get smacked up in the barbershop, he hid behind his girlfriend, I knew he was a chump. So I don't take. He like a little kid that's in the third floor.
He didn't do that though. These are two facts. The man got to pop out his eye in the morning and put it back in. This is a fact. And he did hide behind his woman when the nigga, you know what I mean, rushed him at the motherfucking barbershop. We all saw. So Oschino is a real nigga. Holy shit.
When you throwing rocks at your car, and you can't get in his house, so he's like, so I don't take. People take what he take personal as a fool.
But anybody could get smacked in the barbershop, though. That can happen to anybody.
Not me. Not me. I mean, I got a burn. I keep a burner every day. You smack me, you're gonna get clapped. Not only do I keep a burn, I keep a banger on me on my hip every day.
But Charleston, Charleston got charged for shooting.
Man, tell you, I keep a burner and a shank. I'm old school, nigga. I got the shank. Try me, nigga. But listen, most real niggas, you ain't just gonna pull up on me in the barbershop like that, though. You know what I'm saying? If you always on point, then again,
The guy who did it.
Well, he should have shot him that day. But that's the thing with me, Charleston White, Sean. I lose a fight in a minute. You're not smacking me and I'm hiding behind no. I lose the fight. You'll see me get beat up, right? So my thing is this, bro. You hide behind your lady. When that's you hide behind your lady, you are a bona fide coward. But I understand he's a little guy. So he just got a lot of mouth. He's a little guy. And me and Charleston White was in the cell together. I smack his eye out of his head. Pop up. So I don't get mad. I don't get mad about when he say smart stuff to me because I understand that's what he got to do to make a living. I do the same thing.
Somebody called Oschino.
Yo, nigga said, yo, if you gotta hide behind your woman, you're certified bum. Yeah. Holy shit. Shots fired. Yeah, shots completely fired. Nigga let off rounds. All right. And got wind of the situation. And it didn't end well. It didn't end well at all.
I'm finna take my eye out for him. I just took my eye out for him. He got both his eyes in. This what he can't do. He can't take his eye out for one, and he can't call his dead son. He got to go talk to the dead in silence. Watch it up. Hold on, watch it up. Somebody tag Oschino out of Philly. Tell him I took my eye out for him, but tell him he can't dig up his son. Tell him I don't put it in no. I sleep with this clothes.
Yo, that's fucked up, man. Come on, man. He got a point though.
It close sometimes. Yeah, boy, I'd rather lose both my eyes and talk to my boy. Hey, mijo. Mijo.
Oh, shit.
Say, nigga. Yeah, his son can't even answer the phone. You scaring me. Didn't block me. Get your what's up, mijo? Oh, he sleep. Let me block this nigga with that skirt, nigga.
Yeah.
You sleep?
No, what's up?
You gotta go to work?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. I'm just checking on you.
Okay, yeah, go at 10.
Okay.
You still in town?
No, I'm back in Miami.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm just calling as a daddy, checking on his son. That's all, mijo. All right, go back to sleep.
All right.
Hey, Oschino, you can't call and wake your boy up. Say, you can't call and wake your boy up. You don't even know what your boy sound like no more. Yeah, I be mad.
God.
But listen.
Yo, but did he go too far? Let me know in the comment section what y'all think, man. Cause I say, man, he got him where it hurt though. I be thinking, if we're talking about the dozens, then he got him where it hurt, man. That's it.
This eye will last longer than your boy. Yeah, this eye last longer than your boy. Watch me put him in. Watch me put him in. Watch me put him on in. I got a dead eye. You got a dead eye. I'd much rather keep taking the eye out than having to drive down to the grave site and make sure the grass cut and dust off the thing with his name on it and put flowers there and tell him how much I miss him since he been gone and got to hear his mama cry around Christmas time when his birthday come. We got to look at the picture, realize boy, that boy died and he was young. You got some pain to deal with. They took this eye out so I don't have to have no pain. Yeah. This eye is dead. Don't feel nothing. Some tears come out sometime, but tears come out your eyes all the time because of that boy. Now, you were mad at Meek Mill because Meek Mill's liked the picture. I told you I was looking for the picture to like. I couldn't find the picture of the dead mother. What I'm going to do? I'm just going to talk about the dead. Niggas, you want to get mad at Meek Mill, but you got a speech impediment with a stuttering problem. You can't say...
Yo, hold on, wait, hold on. The polls getting thick, you know. Niggas are coming, the niggas who saying this is justice is coming. Yo. The niggas who saying no, what Diddy is doing is absolutely correct. They on their way up, man. They on the come up, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. They on the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? On the goddamn come up, man. But Charleston White got some points, man. I said, man, goddamn. If I'm Oschino, man, when I catch you, bro, hey, this is no longer a motherfucking back and forth shit, nigga. When I catch you, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Love you. You say I love you, son. You can't just fluently say I love you with that stuttering problem you got, nigga. And you can't rap no more. You mad at Jay-Z. All you got is a SayCheese TV interview. If SayCheese TV don't interview you, what you gonna do? If SayCheese TV don't interview you, Oschino, what you gonna do?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not a master your stuttering shit. Holy shit. That shit was entertaining the motherfucker, man. Them two niggas going at it. It's quite the entertaining battle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite interested to find out what Oschino gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Them Philly niggas, you know what I mean? Shout out to them niggas in Philly and shout out to niggas in Texas. You know what I'm talking about already? Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes gotta chill out, bro. You know what I'm saying? A little youngin' tried to, you know what I mean, troll him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then this is what the fuck happened. Now, I believe if it was somebody else, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Understand, it's a respect thing. See, y'all, I don't want you sorry. I just want you to play with people you don't know. You can't control me. I can't just give you the picture. And you want to troll me. The camera troll me. I swear I was not trying to troll you. Not nobody's fucking nigga.
So what happened was, the kid was trolling and called him, what his name again? Tracy Morgan. Now he kind of do look like our Tracy Morgan in the pink sweat and the pink, you know what I mean? The tight pink shirt with the belly. Yeah, kind of look like Tracy Morgan. No, Tracy Morgan wears them kind of chains. Yeah, so it can happen. It can definitely happen. You know what I'm saying? It's a young little nigga. They think everything is funny. The kids. That little nigga, especially the white kids, man, them niggas 16 and under, they ain't got no sense. You know what I mean?
Ain't nobody nigga. I'm not signing nothing else. What's good, man? Hey, brother.
What's good, my brother?
What's good?
All right, chillin'.
All right?
Bronx in the house, you heard?
Good. Salute, brother. Good. Good, brother.
You take a flick. You take a flick for me?
I gotta go inside, which I think I might have.
I can't get one real quick. Bronx in the house real quick, Buster.
I appreciate the love.
Let me get one. I'll see you later. Stay black, you heard?
I appreciate that.
Stay black, Buzz.
So what else I'm supposed to be? You a clown now too?
Nah, I ain't no clown.
What the fuck you mean stay black?
That's my slogan.
I don't know that slogan. Don't say it to me.
That's
I'm
what.
not joking with you.
Photo though. It's all good.
Fuck that. I ain't doing your photo.
All right, have a good day though.
You have a better day.
Happy holidays and all that.
Keep talking.
Happy New Year and all
Keep
that.
playing,
All right, cool.
Keep playing. Y'all niggas
Cool.
just bug the fuck out. Keep playing.
That's what I'm saying. Stay black is my thing, bro.
I don't give a
Busta Rhymes, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, all you will say was stay black. I'm not gonna lie, that nigga try that shit because you got them big ass, gorilla ass motherfucking security guards with you, bro. You would, if you by yourself, say that to the wrong nigga talking like that. All nigga said was stay black. You know what I'm saying? That's it. If it's a shot, I don't know what a shot is. But all he said was stay black. And clearly, nigga, you ain't acting black. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he is. I don't know. He's acting like a double dabbler. And that's what I know. Allegedly.
fuck what it is. That
All right,
is what
cool.
I do.
All right, no doubt, no
Fuck
doubt.
outta here.
No doubt, no doubt.
Bozo ass nigga.
All right,
Y'all
cool.
gonna stop playing.
All right, cool. Have a good night, bro.
Stop talking to me, bro. How about that? Say something else. Yeah, say something else.
That's some funny shit, bro. Wasn't even coming off of negative energy, bro.
Yeah, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Like, keep talking.
That's my slogan, bro.
Oh, see, keep talking.
That wasn't even negative energy, bro.
Keep talking.
Now, have a good night, though. Stay black.
Dick. Oh, see,
All right, have a good night, bro. Stay black. Stay black.
oh, see, nigga? Keep talking. Keep playing, my nigga. Keep playing. Keep playing. Move, nigga. You keep playing, you little fucking faggot. You don't even know what's around you.
Well, what are you gonna do, Bus? Catch a charge? I think you ain't gonna do shit. You know what I mean? If I'm that nigga, I'm talking the most shit, nigga, try me. Go ahead. A lawsuit, go with it. I wish the day Busta Rhymes put his hands on me and I'll sue you for everything you got, nigga. I'm gonna win. All I said was stay black, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What we say? Good morning, Lady T. Salute to you. We got day one in the building. Salute to you. You know what I'm talking about? What we say? The anger is uncalled for. All he said is stay black. What's the reason to get mad or offended? Listen, man. According to the way he's moving, he's probably upset about some shit that already done happened. And I saw Busta wearing a whole fucking red goddamn skirt, a whole dress on stage the other day, and I'm gonna put it when I chop up the full video. So I think the nigga's going through a midlife crisis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because how you go on a stage wearing a bright red dress, top to bottom, you look like a woman. And standing beside that, the next nigga will look like a nigga. That's Busta got problems. Buster got dibble dabble problems. Yeah, I think he confused.
Keep playing.
I ain't say nothing, bro. I ain't say nothing, bro.
You gonna stop fucking playing with grown men. Stop playing.
I'm not playing, though. I'm not playing. I'm not playing, though. That's my slogan, bro. Have a good night, though, boss. For yeah, why you press you? What'd you do?
I'm like, yo, what's good, Tracy Morgan?
Oh, for real? Oh, you wildin'.
I was wildin', bro. Bro, you almost got your ass beat, though. He was crazy. He didn't want no videos, also.
I said, come on, Buster, man. But Buster ain't got no reason to be doing shit like that. I mean, the kids are gonna be kids, man. You know what I'm saying? That they ain't got no goddamn sense. You know, these kids think everything is funny, like everything is a joke. You know what I'm saying? And then they ain't got no goddamn. They're immature. That's what it is. And Buster's behaving immature. You know what I'm saying? Now moving on with the day, because I don't want to spend too much time on Buster Rhymes and his dibble dabble activities. Allegedly. We got a $30 million lawsuit, man.
California could soon receive one of the largest police settlements in U.S. history. The city of San Diego is set to pay $30 million to the parents of a teenager who was running away from gunshots fired by another person when he was shot and killed by police. And a warning to our viewers about the graphic images you are about to see. Melissa Don is following the story for us. So, Melissa, walk us through exactly what happened here.
Absolutely, Perry. So we're talking about an incident that happened in late January. Here is the surveillance video. This is what is happening before those moments leading up to when San Diego police responded. Essentially, in January, it was to a call of a shooting. But it turns out that 16-year-old that is seen running away was actually the victim of a shooting. But when San Diego police officers arrived, they saw him. He was running from that alleged shooting. Then the San Diego police officer fired, striking him in the back. San Diego police officer, that's Officer Ryan Gold, went to then render aid to this 16-year-old. He unfortunately later passed away in the hospital. So it was a very difficult situation for the family, Perry, as you can imagine, that their 16-year-old son was killed by San Diego police when it turned out that he was fleeing from a shooting and not actually the suspect in that shooting. Later, San Diego police actually did arrest the suspect involved in that initial shooting there in the downtown Depot area.
So the officer in this case was put on administrative leave. What's next for him?
Yeah, Perry. So currently, this is all still being investigated and reviewed by the San Diego County's DA's office. The DA's office is the one that needs to determine if the officers bear any criminal liability. Now, the FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office, they're also monitoring this investigation. And it's also important to note that San Diego's police's internal...
What happened to Freeze? Put your hands up. Why do we assume that he's running, like he did the shooting and he's the suspect? Why didn't we say Freeze, put your hands up? What? He didn't even have a weapon, so he busts out the corner running and you just shoot. Why didn't we say, if them niggas ain't held liable, I don't understand. And getting the $30 million and sending niggas to jail. So this is what's wrong with police. So why didn't you just tell a nigga to freeze? And just stop the little boy and then ask him what the fuck's going on. Then you'd find out that the motherfucking situation happened over here and where the suspect is. Goddamn son of a bitch.
Internal Affairs Unit, they're going to conduct an investigation to determine if any of their policies were violated. So this shooting is still going through this review board that is in place by the city of San Diego, and they're going to also evaluate the tactics used by the officers. So these are normally very lengthy investigations.
Melissa Don, live in Los Angeles. Melissa, thank you for that.
My husband walks in and tells me that he's hungry.
Lady T, you're right. Because it's shoot first, ask questions later. That's the situation. And I'm glad you said it like that. That went over my head. It's shoot first, ask questions later. That's what happened. We shot him. Oh, shit, my bad. Now what? Come on with it, man. That little boy don't deserve that. And $30 million ain't gonna bring the child back. It's not. It's not even therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trading $30 million for the life of any of my children. It's not therapeutic. Man, condolences to the family. You know, talking about San Diego, y'all police gotta do better. Police in general, that shit can't fly. You know what I'm talking about? We got a lady. Holy shit. She's homeless because she refused to cook for her husband. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Okay, let's go.
Hungry, he needs to cook for himself. My job is to make sure that my kids are fed. I don't need to feed a grown-ass man. He could feed himself. I don't care if you've been working 12-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts, you're still gonna go ahead and cook for yourself. Same goes for my stepson. I'm not gonna cook for you, you're not my child. My kids are my family. My husband is family just by a piece of paper. I will not cook for a grown-ass man. If I'm making dinner, you're lucky if you eat leftovers. Or you could just starve. So my husband said if I'm gonna keep excluding...
Listen. Oh, shit, hold on. Let me tell you something. Hold on a second. Let my mind catch up.
...my stepchild from gifts, from doing...
All right. A bitch talking like that. You see, at the time when she's talking like this, her husband hasn't gotten wind of the situation. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to set the temperature. Right now, the husband, at this point, he don't know what the fuck the bitch talking online. Okay? This is the man. This man.
Certain things that he is no longer going to be paying for my children. So I have 7 kids, and out of my 7 kids, only 2 belong to my husband. We're supposed to be going on vacation soon, and now my husband is telling me that 5 of my children will not get to go on vacation because they are not his child. He said that it's only fair since I keep excluding my stepson, which is his child. He then tells me that if I want the rest of...
You got 5 of your own children and refuse to cook a meal for the nigga? Don't you know he gonna work to feed them niggas? Huh? What you say, AT? Who's her mother? Yeah, who raised your little girl, lady? What the fuck is going on, man?
My 5 kids to go, that I need to pay for their ticket. I need to go half on the hotel room, and that any food or anything that they want while we're on the trip would have to come out of my pocket because he is only going to take care of his son and the 2 kids that me and him have together. And then he has the audacity to say that if I keep excluding my stepson, that he's just simply going to give me an invoice from everything that he's paid since day 1 for my kids, and that he's going to make me pay everything back. And no one forced you to pay for my kids. No one forced you to pay. So
the nigga financially takes care of your children, and to cook him a meal is a goddamn problem. You should have been kicked out a long time ago. And it's his house? You should have been kicked out long time ago.
Pay for kids that aren't yours, so I ain't paying a dime back. My husband is mad at me because he walked in and he saw that I'm making breakfast, and I told him that this was for me and my daughter, and that if he wanted some, he needed to cook for himself. I told him I was not going out of my way to make breakfast for him. This is only for me and my daughter. Like, if you're that hungry, there's a McDonald's down the street. Wow. Or there's eggs in the fridge and there's bacon, and you can make it yourself. He's acting like this not cooking for him thing is brand new. I gave him a list of things that I don't do the day that we got married, and he was okay with it. So what's the problem now? I told him, if you don't want to cook, you could wait and see if there's any leftovers. If there's leftovers, go ahead and eat. If there's no leftovers, then I'm...
Leftovers? Go to the McDonald's? Yo, listen, he better go to the McDonald's and hope one of them motherfuckers that serve him is a pretty looking woman. Okay? And scoop her up working at McDonald's. At least you're gonna get some food, nigga. This motherfucker won't even cook your breakfast. I said, yo, I said, what the comment say? Yes, Heifer, my gosh. She should have been gone. She should have been up and out. And at this point, the husband still does not know what the fuck is going on. I'm letting y'all know that.
Sorry, you're gonna have to figure it out. But I am not gonna cook for you. It's not my job to cook for you. I'm sorry. And then on top of that, I'm doing scrambled eggs. He wants a fried egg. No, I'm sorry.
How dare he?
That's too much work for me. I'm not gonna do it. Plus, he's so picky with his food that he might as well just cook it himself. So like that, he doesn't have nothing to complain about. Right now, I'm cooking steaks for me and my kids. Do you think I'm gonna make one for my husband? Absolutely not. All the men over on Instagram are upset because I was in...
So you making steak and I can't even get some of the steak that I probably done paid for? That you obviously don't work, so I'm going to work 12 hours a day or whatever I'm doing. Supplying for your 5 kids and my 2. And I can't get some steak? Joe, nigga. He still doesn't know what's going on. Okay? Wait till when he finds out.
In the middle of cooking breakfast, and my husband wanted some, and I said no, he could make it himself. I was cooking only for me and my daughter. I'm not gonna go out of my way to add in 2-3 more eggs just because you want some. So now for dinner, I'm cooking once again, obviously. I'm making steaks for me and my children, and if my husband wants some, he could go ahead and get some, put it on the stove, and cook it himself. I do not care if I'm making breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If my husband walks in and tells me that he's hungry, he needs to cook for himself. I refuse to cook for him. The other day while making breakfast, my husband walks in and he's like, oh, can I have some? And I'm like, no, this is for me and my children. You could go ahead and go in the fridge, get your eggs, get your bacon, and make yourself some breakfast. My job is to make sure that my kids are fed. I don't need to feed a grown-ass man. He could feed himself. I don't care if you've been working 12-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts, you're still going to go ahead and cook for yourself. If not, there's a McDonald's right up the road. Same goes for my stepson. I'm not going to cook for you. You're not my child. And people are like, oh, but you said you cook for your family. Your husband is your family. My kids are my family. My husband is family just by a piece of paper. My kids are blood related to me. That's my family. I will not cook for a grown-ass man. If I'm making dinner, you're lucky if you eat leftovers. If not, make your own dinner because I won't be making it for you. Or you could just... So my husband decided to drain our joint bank account and leave me after...
Okay, this is when the husband finds out. Y'all already know what happened.
There's so much controversy on my videos. So on my main page, I made a video about how I didn't want to cook breakfast for my husband because I didn't want to go out of my way from making scrambled eggs to making a fried egg for him. And I said that he could do it himself. I don't cook for my husband. I never have, and I'm not going to be starting today. I'm sorry. I guess he got, wind of the videos, and yeah, he drained our bank account, and he has told me that I have to leave.
Yes. Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Thought he was the one that's going to be gone and that I was going to be able to stay here. But he returned and he said that I need to pack up my things and go. I told him absolutely not because I have children and me and my children.
She thought that he was going to leave and allow her to stay there. Wow.
You're not going to be in the street. So I told him that he has to evict me. And the one that gave him this idea of leaving me was his birth giver. Yes.
His mom?
His mother was the one that gave him the grand idea to leave me.
Birth giver is wild.
After 15 years. It's honestly ridiculous and disgusting that this is even happening right now.
With the recent Diddy documentary, people have finally...
Let me tell you something, man. Congratulations, Mom. You talk sense into your son. That's what the mom did. Because the boy was a fool in love. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to do the right thing. And you got this here for... You know what I'm saying? I said, yo. I said, man. See, that when they say there ain't no good niggas left, there's a lot of good niggas. Oh, there's a lot of good niggas. The niggas be holding on to the wrong motherfucking products. Say vice versa too, man. All right. This is the last segment of the day. Okay? Yo. Chico Black, what it do, player partner? Salute to you, player partner. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to you this morning, man. Hopefully everything's good, partner. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to you, man. Brings us to the last segment of the day, man. All this shit is going on with Puffy. Cool. But now alleged, I can only say alleged now, it's there's a reason behind it. Yeah, we got to go back to how it started. You know what I'm saying? What was it, AZ? If these is the types of women my son had to pick from, God help them. His mother is right. If it was my son, I would tell him to do the same thing. Because who the hell is this girl? I don't know what this girl thinks and what she was thinking. I'm talking about you don't cook for your man. You're not cooking for him. He want fucking Fridays and you cooking scrambles to go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand, man. I don't get it. He had to kick her out. Go find somewhere else to stay and cook for yourself and the kids. Yo, Chico, we good out here, man. We living life trying to build one day at a time to the sunshine. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get down to the smoke.
Understood why they call him a monster. But have you ever wondered why Diddy is the way he is? What made him the menace he is known for today? His reputation might make you think he was born that way. But the truth is, monsters aren't born. They are made. Behind Diddy's disturbing behavior is the man who shaped him, industry gatekeeper Clive Davis. This evil didn't start with Diddy. It began long before he was even involved in the industry. These industry gatekeepers are groomed before they're given the keys, a tradition passed down through generations within the music industry. If you think what Diddy did was horrendous, wait until you hear about the man who shaped them. In July 1993, Sean Puff Daddy Combs was terminated from his A&R position at Uptown Records. This decision stemmed from escalating tensions with label executive Andre Harrell, who perceived Diddy as having an uncontrollable ego.
Now you got to remember, this is the same Clive Davis that allegedly had something to do with the Whitney Houston. Alleged. The same Clive Davis, but this chick get deep. You know what I'm saying?
And excessive ambitions leading to a power struggle. Andre Harrell reportedly believed Diddy was attempting to take his position and acted to prevent this by firing him. This early career setback could have been career-ending for Diddy. Fortunately, upon his dismissal, Harrell permitted him to retain 2 artists that he had signed and was developing, Craig Mack and the Notorious B.I.G. This decision would end up saving Diddy's career and allowed him to make it to the very top of the music industry, all because of one man, the music industry legend Clive Davis, who bought into his vision. After Diddy was fired from Uptown Records, he became determined to start his own label. Using the industry connections he had acquired during his time at Uptown, he found a way to arrange a meeting with legendary record executive Clive Davis, who was the founder and president of Arista Records.
Yo, Chico, what they're about to listen, Chico. I had no idea that there was some shit behind the scenes was going on, bro. With Clive and Diddy. Now taking this story where they had a meeting, and then there was Bad Boy.
Upon his arrival at Arista's office, Davis saw a 21-year-old Diddy as a young puppy possessing an unparalleled vision. Clive quickly became interested in him, but wasn't sure if hip-hop was really the right market for a label that was known for artists like Whitney Houston. On top of this, at the time, hip-hop hadn't really been embraced on a mainstream level. While there had been some big-name hip-hop artists, it was still being looked at as just another passing fad. During the meeting, Diddy advocated for the increased recognition of hip-hop and urged Clive to consider an investment in the genre through his endeavors. He told Davis that he wanted to make his own hip-hop label that would take hip-hop to mainstream levels, and decided to play him some of the music his artist had recorded, playing him the song Flavor in Your Ear by Craig Mack and 3 unreleased Biggie songs. Despite all the reasons to turn the young Diddy down, Clive bought into his vision and struck a deal with him. Arista Records, through a collaboration with LaFace Records, provided Combs with an advance worth $1.5 million to fund the initial venture and granted him full creative control to launch his own label, Bad Boy Records, under Arista's umbrella. Just like that, when Diddy likely believed it was all over, not only was he back in the game, but now he had his own record label, a record label that was destined to take over hip-hop and change it forever. This pivotal meeting was instrumental in shaping Diddy's career, yet allegations suggest a darker aspect to this encounter, transforming a positive milestone into a more sinister narrative. While Clive Davis gave Diddy the world and made him a hip-hop gatekeeper, it wasn't just because he believed in Diddy. This is the music industry we're talking about. There is always a sinister price for power and success. That's exactly what Diddy allegedly paid to make it to the top.
There's always the price to pay, and we about to find out what the price is. What we say, Chico? Yeah, that man is the devil. He himself. He's 10 times worse than Diddy. Listen to what I'm asking. From my observation accounts of when I did my research, what it all points to. But that's not, I got to say alleged, because I wasn't there. But the dots are connected. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now we know how Diddy move. Now that we know how Diddy move, oh shit.
And it changed them forever. For years now in the industry, there have been rumors about what really took place during this famous meeting between Diddy and Clive Davis. According to what the industry has said behind the scenes, there was way more than just music being shown to Clive Davis that day. The real reason Diddy walked out of Arista's office with a record deal was that he did a little something extra for Clive, with claims alleging Diddy got on his knees and tested Clive's mic. It was even claimed that Diddy was in a full-on relationship with Davis, allegations that were essentially validated when Davis revealed he was bi in his own memoir. Clive admitted he had secretly been in relationships with men in the industry for years.
God damn, it's over. It's over. And not admitted that he's the dibble dabbler. Do you understand what that means? And then we understand that the case a Puffy, we know that Puffy is a double dabbler. So now when we put the twos and twos together, you know what I'm saying? The twos and twos together got to equal 4. God damn.
Confessing that in the 1970s, he hooked up with a man for the first time and it provided him welcome relief. He also writes that he secretly dated a man from the 1990s to around 2004, which just so happens to be around the same time he began working with Diddy, suggesting Puff Daddy was that lover. This to many confirmed the secret that everyone knew in the industry. Diddy was allegedly Clive's lover, and that's how he managed to make it to the top of the music industry. One person who alleged this publicly was no other than Suge Knight. Now I know Suge Knight is not the most reliable, unbiased source when it comes to Diddy, but he claims another industry executive, Jimmy Iovine, told him directly that Diddy and Clive were actually lovers. Considering that Jimmy Iovine never denied the allegations, you can see why people think it's true. Suge Knight also claimed that in the industry this activity was a hazing tradition for industry gatekeepers, claiming that it was passed down from generation to generation, with Davis allegedly doing it to Diddy, who went on to do it to others like Oschino.
Yeah, and Big Suge is the OG, nigga. When Big Suge speak, I listen. I listen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Suge was there. Suge was prime time live on TV. Suge done told me about Ray J and shit. Yeah, nigga, I don't give a fuck. When Suge talk, I listen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my big homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was, man. When that shit was popping, I was on the West Coast rocking and rolling. Oh my God, Chico, this is bad. Chico, this is bad, y'all. I didn't know the nigga was like this. God damn. Oh wow. You hear what he's no,
Trying Little Rod.
I walked in Jimmy's office. I didn't have to knock on the door or get somebody let Jimmy know Mr. Knight there. I walked right in. He do the same. Anyway, when he walked in my office, we was having a conversation. He overheard somebody say something he probably shouldn't have heard. He wanted to holler at me. So I said, homies, give me a minute. Jimmy said, man, I'm here because Clive Davis called me, and him and Puffy is real tight, and, loved it. So I thought he was talking like they got love for each other. All right. He said, yeah, they are lovers. I said, well, why you keep saying that? I said, look, you saying they lovers like they're sucking? He said, I don't want to say that, but that's what it means, right? I said, okay. He said, Clyde don't want that to happen to Puff. He said, but this guy ain't going to be able to do
like, yo, what do you mean they're lovers? Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, they cool? Go ahead, Suge.
this business because we know what he did, what they did.
Is Diddy at a level of being untouchable where he's protected, or is Diddy a target that they'll eventually put all the blame on him and make sure they get away with it free?
I mean, he's definitely going to be the black motherfucker holding the bag. you gotta realize one thing. That boy life is dangerous. His life isn't, and he is not dangerous with the shit they said he's doing, but he's in danger. He know too much.
Suge was right. They left Puffy holding the bag. Suge was right. Because this interview was a while like last year. Suge was goddamn right. Called it. They gonna leave Puffy with the bag. Chico ain't say all the counts. You saw all the interviews say he's buying his facts. Yo, listen, bro. The nigga said it himself. He's buying. God damn it, it's over. Once I saw the nigga said it, when he said it, it was disgusting. They were very disgusting. But he said it, so he meant it. Therefore, he's double dabbling. I said Clive Davis knows it's public fact that he's a double dabbler. You
gotta realize this. He probably having a conversation right now with the higher ups and everybody else to figure out how it's gonna work itself out, because he know all the secrets. And if he gets to running his mouth, it could be a bad luck.
You know some of the big names. I'm just curious if you have any names. You don't seem like somebody.
Well, for number one was Clive Davis.
If what Suge Knight is saying is true, it would not only confirm the allegations about Diddy and Clive, but it would also explain where Diddy learned a lot of what he does. Diddy started using his power to make people compromise themselves because allegedly, Clive did it to him first.
Hey, Chico! That's what they said allegedly. That Clive Davis picked off Whitney Houston now. But what we do know for a fact is when Whitney's body was upstairs, Clyde kept the party going. And that's what he did. And that, we know he did that though. That's not alleged. That happened. You know what I'm saying? Everything else, you can say it's alleged. But that happened as a fact.
Diddy isn't the first monster in the industry. He's just one of the few they chose to throw on the sword and blame everything on. Instead of acknowledging that the industry as a whole has this problem, they pin it all on Diddy, making it seem like he was the sole person behind all of it. But the truth of the matter is, Clive Davis was worse than Diddy and showed them more than just how to make people compromise themselves for an opportunity. The more I looked into Clive Davis, the more I noticed similarities between him and Diddy. A lot of things Diddy became known for seems to have come directly from his mentor Clive. Just like Diddy, Clive was known for his predatory business practices, robbing most of his artists blind. He was also known for using illegal substances to convince people to bend to his will, stealing money from his own record label, and being allegedly connected to drug trafficking. With the worst of all of the allegations, being accused of masterminding the demise of many of his own artists. Today, let's examine these allegations made against Clive so we can see the obvious similarities between him and Diddy. Let's start with one of the biggest scandals of his career, the Drugola scandal. In 1973, Clive Davis was abruptly fired as president of the CBS record group amidst a wide-ranging...
Let me make my mind to catch up here. Hold on.
Federal investigation into payola and drugola, providing drugs to artists and DJs for industry favors or radio play. Immediately following his dismissal, CBS Records filed a civil lawsuit against Davis, alleging $94,000 in expense account violations over his 6-year tenure. These alleged violations included...
Yo! This is not even alleged. This just happened. If it happened, we can't just be... Why do we gotta use alleged when something already happened? And we know what happened. You got convicted of the shit. You got fired. It's what happened. Why we gotta say alleged? Okay? Nigga, that's a bad motherfucker. Mother, shut your mouth. Yeah, that's what that is. God damn.
Using $54,000 of company funds for redecorating his own Manhattan apartment, another $20,000 for a bar mitzvah for his own son at the Plaza Hotel, with another $13,000 for a summer house rental in Beverly Hills. Davis's firing began with the investigation into David Winshaw, Columbia's vice president of artist relations. Winshaw's investigation began in February 1973 when federal authorities in Newark, New Jersey busted a drug ring that included reputed mafia figure Pasquale Pasti Falcone. Winshaw's name and papers were found amongst Falcone's effects, leading investigators to focus on activities at Columbia Records.
That 19 individuals and 6 corporations were charged with criminal offenses, including income tax evasion, perjury.
Yo, shout out to Pasquale. What a name! Pasquale!
Mail fraud, interstate transportation of stolen property, interstate travel to commit bribery, and the making of illegal payments to radio station personnel. That is, payola to get records played. 3 record company presidents were indicted, including Clive Davis, former president of CBS Records. Davis was charged with filing false income tax returns over a 3-year period. David Winshaw, another former top executive at CBS Records, was charged along with Pat Falcone, an alleged mafia figure, with defrauding CBS of more than $75,000 by setting up phony companies to be paid by CBS. Record industry officials said today they did not feel that the indictments reflected typical behavior in the business. They said the majority of their personnel were honest.
Winshaw cooperated with federal prosecutors after his dismissal from CBS in May 1973. He reportedly detailed how Columbia Records had a practice of setting aside funds, at least $250,000, for promotional purposes, which included gifts of drugs, referred to as drugola, and cash to radio DJs, particularly at black-oriented stations, to ensure their records received airplay.
Oh, he's trying to, he knew what he was doing. You trying to influence the people with the narcotic. That's come on, man. So now you creating this culture of everybody getting high. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't cool, man, for the favors. So this has been going on for years. God. Listen, bro, these things happen. 100% facts. These are all facts.
Winshaw was also linked to efforts to obtain protection for CBS recording stars from Anthony Fat Tony Salerno, another reputed mafia boss, through his connections with the Falcones. Winshaw allegedly, on orders of Clive Davis, had engaged in fraudulent invoicing and forging documents, arranging kickbacks on personal projects, some of which were directly connected to Davis's personal expenses, such as the bar mitzvah and the home renovations. Winshaw facilitated the fraudulent paperwork that allowed Davis to misuse corporate funds. Winshaw was known in the industry for acquiring entertainment, including drugs and escorts, for record
This is some mafia shit. That Pony and them niggas, you know, the mafia shit. Yo, Chico always say he targeted the black community. Typical predator. Bro. Oh, sorry, that's Lady T said that, my bad. Lady T, what he say? He targeted the black community, typical predator. Yes. Typical predator. And then you're out there, and then now it can make sense to what happened to Whitney and some of the other motherfuckers. And it's, I mean, come on, man. Whitney passed away, and the party is still going on. And then you hanging with these motherfucking mafia heads. And Fat Tony and them niggas, and Pasquale and them niggas. What the fuck is going on, man? Holy shit.
Executives and artists to secure industry favors and airplay, with Winshaw being directly accused of doing this with Clive. Industry insiders quoted anonymously in the New York Times and Rolling Stones described an unnamed high-level executive, widely believed to be Winshaw, as the house pimp or Dr. Feelgood, who acquired 6 broads or 8 bags for artists and executives. Winshaw was known as the one, the go-to guy if you needed anything, and the guy who made things happen. Clive was close with Winshaw and allegedly used his services to further his own career. A Rolling Stone article from 1973 makes the claim that Davis was not only linked to a drug trafficking operation through Winshaw, but was also the one authorizing the payola and drugola. Essentially, Winshaw was setting up what we now know as freak-off parties for Clive and other executives, providing them with substances and women, and even booking hotels for these parties. He would also provide DJs with money or...
Oh, so these freak-offs been happening for a long time. Puffy didn't make this shit up. You know what I'm saying? He learned it from the niggas. The payola. So that's the shit Drake was talking about. That's the shit Drake tried to sue for. And then it didn't work. But I mean, it's there. Payola is there. It's definitely there. You know what I'm saying?
Drugs so they can play their music on the radio. He would then bill all of these expenses to the record label as if they were all regular business expenses. This seems to be where Diddy got the blueprint to do what he would go on to do. Just like Diddy, Clive was connected to criminal activities and also had a person who would organize his wild parties with escorts. Just like Diddy, he used substances to get what he wanted from people in the industry. This is where Diddy learned this behavior, and this is who taught him. Clive was also who taught Diddy how to rob his artists blind. Over the years, Clive Davis has been accused by many artists of robbing them blind. Some of these artists that called them out was the group TLC. In October 1989, TLC signed a deal with Clive's label Arista Records. Davis formed a partnership with R&B producer L.A. Reid and Babyface in 1989 to create LaFace Records, which would house TLC. Just a few short years later, TLC would publicly go to war with their label, accusing them of locking them into predatory record contracts. TLC, being led by Lisa Left Eye Lopez, first publicly called out Clive Davis in the mid-1990s after their multi-platinum album Crazy Sexy Cool was released. The conflict arose because despite the album generating approximately $75 million for their record company, the members reported only receiving about $50,000 each, forcing the group to file for bankruptcy while having a top-selling album.
Is everything going like we want, the track of our career? No. I can say this, everything's not going the way we so-called quote-unquote would want it to be or how it should be, but regardless, we're not going to let anybody hold us down. This proves it, and we've done good regardless to all the problems. We'll be going on tour. Okay, we're straight. We gonna talk.
Go ahead. You said your career is not exactly what you would have wanted it to be, but this proves it. What's not on?
Step on up.
I'll tell it. We're not going to sugarcoat anything anymore. We've been quiet long enough. Can I get an amen?
Amen!
All right. All right. Well, I'll put it to you this way. We are the biggest selling female group ever. 10 million albums worldwide. We have worked very hard. We have been in this business for 5 years. 5 years. And we are broke as broke can be. And we're not like trying to be a sad story. If that was the case, we would have been on everybody's talk show talking about how broke we are. We haven't done that. I know it's hard to believe because we've sold so many albums, but it is possible. That's the deal here. So, and we're not happy at all. But for real, tonight, this is all we wanted. We wanted to win a Grammy, at least one, and we won 2, and that proves that we are the jam.
This happened because Arista had tricked them into signing.
Yo! Clive was robbing their money. See, at the time, I didn't know who the fuck they was talking about. I was too young. I mean, that was the 90s, right? Yeah, I was a little shorty coming up. I didn't know who the fuck they was talking about. I knew that they was pissed off at the motherfucker because they ain't getting their money. Chica, what he say? The man made the freak-offs as a way to humiliate artists to have control and hold on them, like selling their soul. Highly controlled mechanism. Yeah, and he was feeding everybody narcotics. You know what I'm saying? He paid Ola, drug Ola, everybody Ola. It's the Ola what's going on. It was the Ola. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I got to Google Ola. You know what I'm saying? What? I Google that word, man. God damn it. But the nigga was robbing motherfuckers earlier than Puffy. Hey, Puffy made Biggie pay for his own funeral. Legend.
An extremely bad record deal. The record contract was written to make sure the group received an initial royalty rate of just 7% per album sold, which was significantly lower than the industry standard for new artists, typically 11% to 15%. Frustrated by the realization they had been duped, the group confronted Davis, who was the president of Arista Records at the time, to demand the money they felt they were owed. After their demands and questions were ignored, eventually members of TLC showed up to Clive's office and confronted him. They reportedly interrupted a private one-on-one meeting Diddy was having with Clive, and physically guarded the doors, demanded their money, and confiscated all of their own platinum plaques and awards from the walls.
Your company, Clive Davis, we held them hostage like guns, the whole shebang. Yeah, it was like that. Because,
wait a minute. I want to make sure we understand.
Yes.
Guns?
Yes, guns.
With bullets?
With bullets.
Come on, give me the story,
I'm going to tell
baby.
you because TLC had generated on Crazy Sexy Cool $75 million, and they gave us $50,000 a piece. So I was like, what the hell? So, of course, Lisa was the ringleader.
Like, we need to go get our money. I need to know where my MF and money's at.
So, you know, she was locked up in the diversion center for burning down the house. And she was just like, okay, we're going to get LaFace and them girls I was locked up with. We're going to drive up there. We're going to take the guns. And then we had this limo driver.
Wait, she just got out of jail?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And we had the limo driver. And he was the getaway car. So we went up there and held everybody hostage. And Puffy was the one that snitched us out. Yo, B, yo, your girl's up here mad bugging, yo. And I was like, oh, Puff, why you gonna snitch us out, dog? But he called it, yeah, because we kicked him out of the meeting.
Well, wait a minute. Puffy, mind your damn business. Okay, go ahead, son.
Oh, my God. But it was rude. We interrupted Puffy's meeting, you know, and he was having a meeting. And Puff was like, I'm sorry, but we really got to handle this, dog. We need to know where this money at. You know, because we were getting sick and sweating and, you know, we was like really working hard for this money. Yes. And we wanted to know who the hell had our check.
In order to get them out of the office, Clive ended up giving the girls
Them girls ran up on that motherfucker with pistols. Gangster. Y'all would have done the same shit. That nigga ain't gonna pay for my goddamn money. I saw all them records and you gave me 50,000. Yo, nigga, if I don't show up at your office, yo, lady, what we say? Lisa was a small lady, but a huge firecracker. Yeah, that lady done lost all of her mind. When that lady burned down the nigga house. Shout out to Lisa Left Eye Lopez, man. I burned down the goddamn nigga house, Andre Rison.
another advance. But this did not fix their contractual issues. Angie Stone also called out Clive Davis, accusing him of shady industry tactics, claiming her contract obligations on the label side were purposely ignored in order to put the spotlight on another artist, Kelly Clarkson. The artist Sly Stone had similar allegations as well, accusing Clive Davis of ruining his career and robbing him of his potential for success by freezing his royalties to force him to deliver new album tapes in the early 1970s. The list goes on with many artists like Prince, Aerosmith, and even Kelly Clarkson calling out Clive Davis for destroying or robbing their career. Now we know who taught Diddy how to rob all his talent. It was techniques taught to him by Clive Davis. But the worst thing Clive Davis seems to have taught Diddy is what to do with artists that become a problem. Now, these are only allegations and speculations, as there isn't enough undeniable evidence that Clive was behind any of it. But in my opinion, I believe these allegations are likely true. Many people believe that Clive has been behind the death of a few artists who created problems for him, like we saw with TLC. Strange enough, after Lisa from TLC led a war against Clive and his record label, she died in a freak accident while in Honduras. On April 25, 2002, Lisa rented an SUV in which
Yo, I didn't put y'all, listen, maybe it's a far stretch, but now, as I hear him saying it, I didn't put that together. You just ran up in the motherfucking office, guns blazing and shit. And but at least, I don't know, man. At least there's a lot of speculation around that one.
she ended up dying in. She swerved to avoid an oncoming vehicle and rolled over several times after hitting two trees. Lopez was the only person fatally injured in the crash and died instantly from severe head and neck injuries. Till this day, many people believe this tragedy wasn't at all an accident, believing it was Clive Davis who got rid of Lisa for trying to expose him just a few years back. While we might not have concrete proof that Clive was behind this, the online speculation is not hard to believe, as the music industry is known for their shady tactics. Like I said earlier, Clive was connected to the literal mob. A man with that much power could make problems go away, just like Lisa went away. Another person Clive is accused of getting rid of was no other than his biggest artist, Whitney Houston. On February 11, 2012,
Yo, Clive was connected to the mob. We know the mob. What the word they use? Oh, it's a word they use. I can't remember the word. You know what I'm saying? But they be plucking people off left, right, and center, man. You know what I'm saying? So now, when I think about it, it's not far-fetched that Lisa left out Lopez. I mean, he was the only one in the car that, you know what I'm saying? It's possible.
Legendary singer Whitney Houston was found unresponsive in her hotel bathroom. She had sadly drowned, passing away at the age of 48, leaving her family and fans devastated.
Lady T, that's all facts. Revenge takes time. Nothing happens overnight. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas are calculated. I don't want to say it, but they're very calculated individuals. Yeah.
At first, the cause of her passing wasn't revealed, but eventually it was confirmed to be accidental, caused by her substance abuse. Fans were left with so many questions regarding this mysterious passing. Even more questions rose when the whole story of the incident was reported. According to many reports, days before the incident, Whitney was acting unlike herself and seemed rather off. And on February 9th, she crashed an interview with Brandy and Clive Davis, who were at the Hiltons at Beverly Hills, in preparation for Clive's pre-Grammy party he was known for hosting. A video of this instance is still floating online to this day, showing a moment that many people still question to this very day. When Whitney walked up to Brandy, whispered something to her, and handed her something. Still to this day, people wonder what was that about. At the time, Whitney just so happened to be staying at the same hotel where this interview was taking place, and it's where she was found dead just 2 days later. Ever since she passed away, rumors have been circulating online claiming that Whitney was set up by her own label, with Clive Davis allegedly being behind it all. It was alleged that Clive and Whitney weren't on great terms before she passed. Whitney was allegedly dealing with a serious substance problem, which led to her slowly decaying in front of the world. She was slowly destroying her legacy, which in all honesty belonged to Clive Davis as he owned her rights. People believe Clive
and her destroying the legacy was destroying the money, so she was better off unalive so he can get his money. You know what I'm saying? This is what I see. She wasn't moving correctly. You're screwing up the current money. So therefore, if you're gone, you know what I'm saying? Now we're going to recuperate. But here's my thing. Why that's not completely far-fetched. That motherfucker kept the party going, bro. If one of my artists, like, you look at this picture, right? Now imagine, we cool like that. I put you on. We have a great relationship. We make a lot of money. And then when you pass away, the party goes on while your body's upstairs. I said, nope. Nope. You know what I'm talking about?
Clive had Whitney removed from the picture as she was destroying everything she had built. He might have realized she was more profitable dead than alive. There are some stories that claim Whitney didn't accidentally drown but was made to. And according to a private investigator who looked into the situation, that's exactly what happened. This PI claims there's evidence suggesting Whitney was taken out. He believes that several drug dealers went to Whitney's room before she died, as they were sent by their boss to collect money from Whitney. Investigator Paul Hubel claims that he has proof Whitney was killed and has even turned it into the FBI. Paul claimed he was told by his sources at the hotel that footage existed depicting two men entering Whitney's room at around 2:45 p.m. on the day she died. He believes they were the ones who put Whitney in the bath. He claims that the evidence for the alleged struggle lied in the coroner's report. The coroner, for instance, noted that a large area of skin on Houston's lower back was burnt off, so-called skin slippage by the hot bath water. The water was so hot that 6 hours after she died, it was still 93 degrees. He claimed that even if she was on substances, she wouldn't willingly get into a bath that hot. He believes she obviously had help. Paul also claimed that Houston had injuries on her.
That's where we stop it. Let me tell y'all, man, if Clive didn't have something to do with it, it damn near seemed like he did. I heard the same stories and some niggas, you know what I'm saying, went up in the room and shit, you know what I'm saying? But none of us was there to know officially what happened. But when the dots are dotted, Clive looks like a weasel, allegedly. I don't know the brother personally. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him personally. And I don't think he cares. I'll be honest, I don't think the nigga cares. The nigga that he's still flat back in the Cadillac and living life. But Puffy did learn this shit from the nigga, though. And so the traits are they're too similar in the traits, man. Puffy done learned this shit from somewhere, dog. You know what I'm saying? Later, what he saying? This story is all kind of conspiracies. There's a lot of conspiracies. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I like, to see where the angle is. You know what I'm saying? I like to see where the angle is. But there's a whole lot of conspiracy in this story. But one thing I can agree, we can all agree. Puffy and the nigga was real cool. Puffy started taking a little bit of the nigga's flavor. And then they made Puffy the fall guy. That's what I see. They made Puffy the fall guy. Because y'all niggas was doing this for years. Y'all niggas been doing this for years. Why am I getting the blame? Nigga, if I was Puffy, I would have told on all them niggas. Yeah, straight up. Fuck that. I would have told on all y'all niggas. They would have to do me like Epstein. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm talking. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? While I'm in jail, while y'all niggas is living life. Huh? But yo, salute to everybody that tuned in this morning, man. I mean, I'm talking about Lady T, salute to you. Chico Black, salute to you, player partner. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to be back at it tomorrow. It's Friday, 12 noon. Different time on Fridays, 12 noon, because the player partner got to get to work before we hop on the live. You know what I'm talking about? So tune in tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time roll call. We got a lot of shit to get into tomorrow. Tomorrow's show. Y'all going to want to tune in. You know what I'm talking about? And as always, you know what I'm saying? Play on, player. Play on.